Not too much longer. We're getting real close to the release of Disney's live-action Snow White. I'm really, really looking forward to this release. Not to watch the movie, just to see how it does. Because they've done everything wrong with this movie. Especially Rachel Zegler, who's went out of her way to speed run to the bottom of her career. It's been interesting. But the latest numbers, as of February 21st, we're looking at $65 million through $85 million domestic. I don't think this movie's going to do that great internationally. I think this movie's going to be a pretty spectacular train wreck. But I could be wrong. It could end up doing amazing. Who knows? Given the history of Rachel Zegler's box office tracking, though, it's probably not going to do that well. So I think Disney's very aware of this, and they're now trying to lean into the original, which I find comical, because they went out of their way to tell you it was going to be better than the original. It's going to be updated. We're going to fix things for modern audiences. This is going to make the problematic original one irrelevant. Zegler herself, which she contradicts herself now, but was calling it weird. It's weird. Her and the prince, like he was a weird stalker, all this nasty shit she said about him in the movie. She, like within the first week or so of her being announced as the lead for this movie, she was trashing it. So now they're trying to lean into the original and honestly trying to make it look like it's going to be a 1-to-1 remake when we know that's not true. She's a resistance fighter in this movie. So we have two new things. We got this, which we're going to go over in a second, but there was also a small trailer over on X. Now, as far as I know, they didn't put this on YouTube, which they have done before with movies that were getting a lot of heat over there. But right away, as soon as they hit you with the opening credits of this, it's meant to make you think of the original. So they're really trying to tie in feelings from the old movie to this new one now, which is something they've never done until now, really. Watch this.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Magic mirror on the...
You see what they're doing? So now it's weird, isn't it? Because they're trying to make it look like it's some 1-to-1 remake, and it's not. We all know it's not. But how would you know that, judging from this, which is probably on TikTok? I think that's why it looks like this in this ratio. This is probably a trailer for TikTok, too.
Whoa. Who's the fairest one of all?
So that's what we're going to, that's only going to work for opening weekend, right, Disney? If that even works. Like, the word will get out pretty fast that this is not a 1-to-1 remake, and it's not. None of them have, actually. As far as I know, I've never seen the Lion King live actions, but none of these live actions have been 1-to-1 remakes. They change a lot of shit, usually. So, and this one looks to be the biggest with changes. This one looks like it's almost a completely different movie, which it kind of is in a lot of ways. Not the same movie at all. But you wouldn't know, judging this trailer. You would think, oh, wow, they're going to just make the original in live action. Nope. Now, this featurette is very, very interesting. We're going to go over this. It's about 1 minute 58 seconds long. And they pull the same shit that they did with that little 30-second trailer with this one. Watch this.
The original Snow White, it didn't break the mold, it created the mold. Somehow Walt Disney connects to something inside of us, a kind of childlike wonder and optimism.
There's so much from this animated movie that we have taken from and used in our own.
You see that? So now it's, oh yeah, we love the original. It's not weird anymore, huh, Rachel? They know the position they're in. They know that they're screwed. She has got to be sweating bullets. If this movie fails, I don't think you see her in a big budget movie again. Not as the lead. Maybe as a supporting actress. But as the lead, now this would be like her 4th or 5th flop.
A lot of it with the design of the costumes and the designs of the...
See what they're doing here? This whole feature tries to make it look like, yeah, we took so many things from the original, but they didn't. Like her name. Oh, her name comes from a snowstorm now. Her parents named her that because she was born in a snowstorm. The mirror doesn't even look at beauty. It looks at internal beauty now.
The set
Which she still loses compared to Gal Gadot.
pieces.
Action. First day I was shooting, I was a little nervous because I'm doing something that is so iconic. All of a sudden, I'm the evil queen and I get to say that? Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? We started working on the...
See how they don't show you that line? Now, if you watch the international trailer, and I covered that whole trailer, it talks about how her beauty inside is rising. It's no longer about, being vain and your natural beauty and how you look. It's about how you are on the inside now. And you really don't get any more modern than that, do you? Going with that direction.
different looks for the evil queen, and the amount of research that Sandy Powell, our costume designer, showed, it was like magic.
This is based on the original iconic look of the evil queen, and I think it's a really striking look.
Wait, it's a human.
What did you think I was?
Not a Hollywood star. So I think you get the idea of this. But what's even more beautiful is, once again, ratioed right out of the gate. No one's really noticed this either. Only 148K views, 3.5K upvotes, 19K downvotes. All the comments are ripping on it. Let's go to top comments. Whatever Rachel speaks, it's like having a soulless monster invade the conversation. I'm rooting for Gal Gadot in The Poisoned Apple. The evil witch plays Snow White. What a twist. Gal Gadot is our princess. For the first time, I'm feeling more inclined towards the villain than the hero. Gal Gadot is obviously the fairest. Disney started with Snow White, and it apparently will end with Snow White. Gal Gadot is the only reason I watched this video. Zegler is scary. I sincerely pray Gal Gadot wins. Forget the race swap. This movie needs a cast swap. That's true. End of the movie should be Gal Gadot and the handsome prince live happily ever after. Like, I just don't see this movie making any money. I think it is going to be a catastrophic failure for Disney, and maybe finally the end of these live action shit shows. Because look at Mufasa. That movie did not break any records. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think this movie does in the theaters for the box office? Give me your numbers. What are your thoughts on how this movie plays out? Do you think it's hated? Do you think the media goes to war for it? What are your thoughts? Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.